So if there was still any confusion as to whether I'm a nerd or not after my game video and my book video, hopefully we'll clear that up today. This is the vlog for the VDPC podcast for Showaddywaddy. But this podcast centred around science and technology. So the big questions this week were inventions. What are our favourite inventions, what are the worst inventions, and what we think will be big deals in the near future. I'll start off with my favourite inventions, and I haven't really chosen a specific one. It's basically just a group of inventions. My favourite ones are inventions that basically have made the world a smaller place. Stuff like telecommunications, the internet, telephone, anything like that. Something that allows us to speak instantaneously with people who are on the opposite side of the earth. And similarly, stuff that allows us to actually be on the other side of the earth in a fraction of the time that it used to. Stuff like air travel, even on a smaller scale, cars, trains, anything like that, I just think is absolutely amazing, and it's completely revolutionised what we are as a species. And I think anything that makes the world a smaller place in that way is just miraculous, really. Worst inventions. I have to agree with you guys. I think the current copyright laws are kind of a bit messed up. The fact that when you own something, you can't copy that to use it, even if it's just for personal use. You guys talked about like DVDs and stuff, but I do think things are getting better with that. You can get digital copies for when you buy movies now. I think that's great. The current copyright laws are so far different from what they were originally intended for. They were originally intended to help people create, and now they kind of seem to stop people from creating new things, basically by setting unrealistic restrictions with regard to intellectual property. And I do think that kind of sucks. Another thing that I currently hate is the YOLO-ness of our current culture. Hair extensions, hashtags, anything like that. No, I don't know why they're a thing. Not a fan at all. With regards to what we could hope to see in the future, some of the stuff that I'm really looking forward to, well, we've just had the CES conference. That was last month at the beginning of January, and that's basically a big conference where technology firms come and display the things that they're working on. A lot of the stuff that came out of that conference looks really, really promising. One of the things that came out of that conference which I really like the look of are the 4K TV screens, and basically what that is the step up from the 1080p high definition screens. So these are a lot crisper, and the footage that I've seen of them, it just looks incredible. Like, it looks like you're looking out of a window rather than actually looking at a TV screen. So I'm really excited. There's no way that I'm going to be buying one any time soon, but I'm really excited to see what they'll actually come out and be like for general release. A couple of other things that came out of that conference were a few different tablets. There was the table tablets, which I really like the idea of. The interactiveness of it. You can have 4 people sat around like a coffee table and interact with that in different ways, so I think that looks really cool. And the other types of tablet are the paper tablets, and these obviously super thin, flexible kind of tablets. They look really cool, but they need a lot of work on them at the moment. They're still connected to a lot of different wires to different motherboards and things like that, so they're going to be a long time coming, but they still look really, really cool. Also, just to end off, I wanted to link you guys to a few different science YouTube channels. There are some really awesome ones out there. Stuff like SciShow, Minute Physics, Brain Scoop, 60 Symbols. There are some really, really awesome science-based YouTube channels out there, and I'll do a little end screen at the end of this video just so you can check out those. I'd really recommend looking at all of them because there are some amazing YouTube scientists out there at the moment, so I would really recommend checking those out. Anyway, that's it for me this week. DFTBA, and I'll see you next time.